you don't want to have a good swing with a bad grip. So how I like to explain the grip is really hard. So with this top hand, like first basic if anything, so I call this my finger bed. See how it's just sitting into my fingers, my palms aren't on there. That's kind of how I want this golf club. I want it just sitting in those fingers, and then I kind of just let the thumbs rest on top. And if you think, where do I put my thumbs? So say I was going to take a wet rag and I was going to squeeze it and wring the water. Are they work in opposite directions? That's what I want without the pressure. So I was just in my fingers and let my thumbs rest on each side, and then I can waggle this club. That's kind of like if you want to just basic grip that's going to be kind of functional, just think of that finger bed, thumbs on each side. But then if we want to get a little bit better, I like to see it this way. So I have my hand, see it straight up and down here. I'm going to take this heel pad here that's connected to the thumb, and I'm going to push it towards the camera. So now it is on an angle. It's not straight up and down. See, now it is on an angle. So now with this on the angle, I'm going to let the club rest under there like a stopper. So if you can see that, see now it is underneath of this heel pad. So when I flip the club up and down, see that it stops right underneath that heel pad. And then see how the thumb stays off? The thumb stays off, the palm's here. I'm not going to take this palm and then push it onto the grip. This is a no-no. This is a death grip. That's what's going to kill you. So you want it just like this. Sits under the heel pad. When the club's parallel to the ground or up, the thumb stays off. And when you go down, see, even when I go down, the thumb doesn't go on. When I go down, it actually goes lighter into the palm. Like when I go down, it just sits in these three fingers. That's it, right under the heel pad. That's it. A lot of people say, oh, I don't have it tight enough. I don't have control. That's what you want. These three fingers right here can squeeze. Do not push the palm on. Then we take this hand. So like baseball is these two. Golf, we want these two middle ones. I want to just more or less let it rest. I want to let it rest on there. If you ever watch Tommy Fleetwood, who's still playing, you can see when he takes away, you can see his pointer finger and thumb not on the club in the takeaway. So we want to really just think just into those two. It's much more of a throwing action. And then you kind of same thing, just let the thumb and the pointer finger just rest. Don't squeeze it. So under the heel pad, palm off, these two fingers, palm off, just let the palm kind of rest on that thumb. Just let the two thumbs sit, never on top. Don't put your thumbs on top. All they do is push. They're going to push the club down. Let them sit on the side, let them rest. And then you should be able to, when you go back and forth, see how my wrist just kind of naturally break? We can start to create some speed on this golf club. And another way to think about it is if you're fishing, or I want to just cast, I don't want my rod to go in the water. I want the lure to go out there, not to go straight down. You probably do that automatically. Let it stop on the heel pad, be in the fingers. And the bottom hand, just think I want to throw this club as far as I can, start throwing it faster and faster. You'll probably notice the faster you start to go, the more you start to work it into these two fingers. And that's basically what we're trying to do with this golf club, but get a good grip. You don't want a good swing with a bad grip.